Yeah. Now, yeah, it is. He's there. Well, I mean, he's the one to do it. There's other ones around, but shit, you're going to get into a world. I'm just going to warn you. You're going to get into a world of all these guys hate each other. I don't know if you know that, but you know what I mean. Like PPL guys hate the champions guys. The champions guys hate the blah blah. Anyway, and here my kid plays at KBC and loves PPL, but Chad Martin and Zach are the arm care guys, and they have a definite program. It's not just come in here and go through drills. But I will tell you this: they don't coach those kids like when they're doing their drills. They're in there to make sure the kids are doing them right. And if the kids aren't in there working, they don't feel obligated to make your kid work. Does that make sense? So it's a lot of people sign up for this and they're like, well, yeah, my kid was just standing in there. Well, that's right. If your kid just goes in there and stands, they may tell you, hey, your kid's not working, but they're not going to be like, Lake, can you get to work, buddy? They'll just be, but the kids that are working, they walk around and form, making sure they're doing the right form, making sure they're not doing anything to hurt themselves, make sure they're following the arm care program.
Hostile RCXD in your AO.
They do, but they're not mechanic hounds. That's another thing too. Everybody thinks that there's some magical way some magical mechanics that you use for pitching. They kind of let the kids use whatever arm slot they want. They're really big about how you use the lower body to keep yourself from hurting your arm. So they don't change arm slots, which a lot of people don't agree with, but I agree with it. So they won't change his arm slot. They won't do that. They make him do stuff that'll save his arm from getting hurt. And they have a reputation for being only velo guys, which that also is not true. Everybody says, oh yeah, PPO doesn't care about anything but velo. That's not true. They can't help it that that one of their players is just signed with Arkansas and throws 100 miles an hour. That's not their fault. But they do push velo and strength. Does that make sense? Like if a kid's just in there throwing 72 miles an hour and he's 15, then they'll work on his velo. Because I mean, the reality is you can't throw 72 and play travel ball at 16 years old and be a pitcher. So they will do it to that. I'm telling you all this stuff because I've had this conversation a million times, and then people come back and say, well, you didn't tell me this or that. The flip side of that, I don't want to give you too much information. The flip side of it is, the kids that go in there working on their own, those guys are losing money. That's all I can say. I mean, it's not, Lake goes 3 days a week, and I'm not sure what we pay, but whatever we pay, it doesn't seem like it's enough. And in the winter, if they have like slow days where kids have called in and said they're not coming, they'll call and tell like, hey, Lake, why don't you come on in? We got room today. I mean, but that's the kids that are working. So they're very into the kids, each individual kid. So it's kind of like, is he the strength guy? Is that where Parker Mays goes?
That guy down.
Yeah. Right.
Proximity mine. Bombing gas mine.
Hostile spy plane established overhead.
Spy plane standing by.
Spy plane commencing.
Well, now PPL has just pitching. You don't have to do the strength and conditioning stuff. Also, to Chad Martin. They have pitching and arm. So Lake goes 2 hours at a time, and he does an hour of arm care. Like right now, they're not throwing bullpen. So for an hour, Lake does arm care exercises and does rotational drills and throwing into a net. But they're not throwing bullpens or long balls. That's the philosophy of the ball. And then Lake stays for an hour and 10 minutes after doing Chad Watts' strength and conditioning. Now that, I know about the baseball part. I don't know about the strength and conditioning part, but I will say that Lake has gotten stronger. No doubt he's gotten stronger from being in there. And I mean, I don't know how much you know about this, but Lake had some arm problems last summer, not hurt arm problems. He had, they put him on that JV and varsity team at Douglas, and he wasn't throwing enough. So Chad and them worked him through all that. I mean, it was phenomenal. And but I will say this, when Lake started at PPL, within 7 months maybe, Lake had gained 10 miles an hour. Now, I don't know if you attribute that to puberty started, or whatever, but I know that happened. And Lake became one of the hardest throwing kids in town. Him and Gary Gibson. So but you don't have, what I'm trying to tell you is you don't have to go to Chad for the pitching stuff and then bail on your own strength and conditioning guy if you think he's doing well. You can just go to PPL for an hour of arm care stuff. A lot of people do that. I mean, Chad and them were like for real. Like Zach played pro ball, and Dad played pro ball, and they were pitchers. And the only thing I can say is the kids that go in there and work on their own it's so worth the money. But the kids there are kids in there that some of them that go, and they stand around with their AirPods in and talk. And Zach and them are just not running around going, "Come on, guys, you need to do this. You need to get this done. You need to do that." They're just not doing it. They're walking around making sure the kids are doing the right form, using the right form. Yeah. Yeah, because, it's, if you go in there and you call Chad, tell him that you talked to me and I referred you, because Chad, the reason I'm going to tell you that is, well, for one, it's good because but for me, but the other thing is, so Chad's notorious for not really getting back to people and staying on top of everything.
This isn't how we drilled
and
it. Pull it
they've
back.
become extremely popular. So just when you
Hostile
contact him, say, "Hey, I
care
talked
package
about Brennan. He said to give you a call," and hopefully
Enemy
that'll help you. So sometimes it doesn't mean stuff getting back to people. It's very
Yeah,
frustrating.
Sentry turret available. Enemies destroyed your sentry turret.
I will do it. They will. It'll be his cell phone. I don't know if he has other cell phones besides the one I have, but I will do that. So this guy that Nash is going to, is he like
Contacts.
really good at it, or
Time's
just,
against us. Bring this home.
he is?
Cruise missile inbound. Multiple hostile
Semtex
spy
Prime.
planes detected.
Hostile gas line destroyed.
Withdraw. The Reds have got us beat.
We gotta cut our losses. Get the fuck out of here. Right.